How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're here on the boat. We're in Key Largo, and today we're going on the longest trip I've ever gone in my life. We're going 225 miles. It could be even more than that. From here, from Key Largo, all the way to the Exumas. As you guys see, it is pitch black. We're leaving at the crack of dawn. Sun is starting to rise out from the east. We're gonna head all the way to Miami. We're gonna meet one other boater. We have two other boaters we're gonna meet in Cat Cay in the Bahamas and Bimini. And then we're gonna go all the way to Exuma, and I'm bringing you guys with me. So stay tuned here on Miami Living 305. All right, guys, so we're taking off here from Key Largo. First stop is gonna be all the way in Stillsville, where I'm meeting one other boat. From there, we're gonna head over all the way to Cat Cay, where we're gonna do our immigrations, fuel up, and then we're gonna continue all the way to Exuma, guys. So I'm excited. Let's start with the adventure, and let's get it. Look at that beautiful sunrise as we approach here, Carson Bridge. Now that the sun is out and I don't have to keep my eyes peeled, that I can talk to you guys. This is probably the heaviest I've ever had my boat. And you can feel it just by the way that it's burning right now. We're going at 3,900 RPMs, 37 miles an hour, burning 1.6. So usually at these RPMs, I'm running about 40 miles an hour, but I got my whole center console full with bags, the sub blue, the water scooter. I mean, it's all the way to the top. I got the back cooler all the way up to the top with about 60 pounds of ice. I got an extra cooler there. We got every single cabinet in the front is littered with things for the beach. And I've never had this boat this heavy before. And I can feel it in the ride, where I feel like, you know, I'm only going 37 miles an hour at the same RPMs that I'm usually at. Of course, I'm also going with 220 gallons all the way full to the top. So this is the heaviest I've ever ridden in this boat before. But of course, as we go, you know, fuel is gonna be consumed. I am gonna top off in Cat Cay again, but I'd rather be heavier than be lighter and need fuel. So this is a long distance trip, the longest I've ever gone out of any of my videos ever. So I'm super excited. Beautiful sunrise. I saw a dolphin come up as we were leaving the channel, which to me, that's good luck. So it's just me and my son. The family's gonna actually fly out to Stanio Key tomorrow. When I booked this about 6 months ago, I didn't know how the weather was gonna be, and I couldn't take a chance. So I booked them a flight. They could have came because it should be pretty smooth out there, but they're gonna go nice and comfy, and I'm gonna take whatever Mother Nature is gonna throw at me. But which, by the looks of it, they blessed us with a good trip, because when I booked this months ago, like I said, I had no idea what the weather forecast was gonna be today. So catch you guys up once we get closer to Stillsville. Alright, guys, we made it to Stillsville. The other boat that's waiting for me is up ahead, and we're getting ready to say bye-bye to Miami for a week. Just as planned, leaving at 7 on the dot. All right, so this is the other boat that we were waiting for. That's a Sea Fox with triple 300s or triple 350s. So I'm the smallest boat of the group. Let's go ahead and head straight towards Honeymoon Harbor because we're gonna check in at Cat Cay. So here we go. Alright guys, so the first little update, we got 48 miles to go. We got Miami in the distance. We got the Commander right back there. And it's just so organized. The waves are not big, just really not much organization. Big difference from what my buddies that crossed back yesterday, that was flat. But that's the ocean for you guys. Probably now when we get to more of the Florida Strait, it should calm down a little bit. But we're gonna come into Honeymoon Harbor, then turn into Cat Cay where we're gonna do immigration and meet the rest of the group. I would like to stay under a certain amount of miles per gallon. We're burning 1.4 right now, but really that we gotta watch it once we leave Cat Cay where we got the real long distance all the way to Exuma's. Hey, I'll take this any day. When I booked this 7 months ago, I had no idea what the weather was gonna be like, and if this is what it is, I'll take it. Riding side by side. We got probably about 16 miles till we get to Honeymoon Harbor, guys. Beautiful day. It got a lot more organized here. I was able to remove some trim tab. Still burning 1.5. Now we're going 37 miles an hour, so it got a little bit nicer as we got closer here to the Bahamas. That's Honeymoon Harbor over there. We got the big lighthouse right here. And that's Cat Cay where we're gonna check in. Finally officially in the Bahamas waters. Got here in about an hour and 38 minutes. Alright guys, so we made it here to the beautiful Cat Cay. Nice and quiet here. I have never checked in here. It's my first time. They open now at 9 o'clock, so in about 5 minutes. We're gonna do immigration right there where basically the runway is at. Then we're gonna go ahead and top fuel at that little small blue house at the end. And next stop, Exuma's, baby. So we did immigration and customs. Thank God they were honoring the old 150 price that I paid, the cruising fee, because now it's 500. If you guys are watching this video, it ain't 150 no more. And they said that they've been ordered a lot of people to go in and actually delete people's that paid 150 so that they wouldn't be able to use it. So it's a bit of a gray area there, but I was able to check in, so happy about that. I was willing to pay the money. I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it, but it was nice to kind of save that money and now use it towards fuel, which we're waiting for now. Daniel and his big 39 is at the fuel station. He's finishing up now. We're next. And then the Sea Fox is gonna get some fuel. We got one more boat that should be showing up anytime soon. We're ready to go to Exuma's. No more stops from here. All right, so the last boat that was missing is here. We got Mark and the Jupiter, the 428. What it do, what it do, what it do? Hey. Nice to see you guys. You guys ready for the adventure? We got over here, so we got 39 Contender, we have 31 Jupiter, we have my 30 Sea Hunt, and we have a 36 Sea Fox Commander. So I'm the smallest one of the fleet, guys. But I'll make up for it with cojones. But the last boat's about to leave the dock, and we're gonna shoot 70 miles across the bank for our first rendezvous. We're gonna probably have a quick lunch there before we take the tongue of the ocean and get that last trip done. so we just left Cat. We're gonna go here on the Bahama Bank all the way till we get to the tongue of the ocean. 70 miles to that first rendezvous. Of course, the contender is gonna go up ahead a little bit faster. You got the Jupiter, the Sea Fox. It should be the smoothest part of the trip, but as you guys see, it's just a little top, nothing crazy. This is the farthest I've gone in out of all my Bahama trips, my boat. All right, guys, so halfway through the bank, we all stopped to do a little pee and hydration break, and we're taking off again. Just got out of the Bahama Bank, and now we're entering the tongue of the ocean, where it's gonna drop now from about 40 feet now to maybe 2,000 to 3,000 feet, where you, like you see there. So this is a section that now should be the roughest, that we're preparing for it to be the roughest, but we don't really know until we're out here. And you notice this is the channel here to get to the bank, because first time we see some boats, these guys are entering the channel, probably coming from Nassau, somewhere their direction looks like they're coming from. But so far so good, man. We're making great time. It's only about 11:59, 12 noon, and we're already getting here past Andros, so got one little stretch to go. We're in the Exumas, baby. See what the tongue has for us today. All you see out here is big boys. I haven't seen a boat smaller than mine's out here. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it in the distance, but that's the Andros right there. So we got from here that we just entered the tongue of the ocean. We have 134 miles till we get to Static. So the first 60 is going to be here in the tongue, and we're going to kind of hug Nassau right here and get into the bank, and it should be nice and smooth the rest of the way, kind of like what we were dealing with. Even though honestly this is not that bad. I do got Daniel plowing up ahead for me, you know, so that helps a little bit. But honestly, I've seen videos and stories of this place, and if this is what we're gonna deal with for about 60 miles, I'll take it all day. We got Daniel up there, Miami Fishing People, as I got a YouTube channel. Then we got Mark, my white Haitians, the 428. Then we have also Silvio and his 36 Sea Fox. Everybody's been doing great, no complaints. I feel like this is a dream team. Everybody has carrying their own weight. Everybody's pretty skilled in the way that they maneuver their boats, so really happy with how everything has gone so far. Alright, so in the distance I see Chug K. Never been there before. I know it's a private island, but if you would have told me that in the tongue of the ocean I'll be going 37 miles an hour, I would have told you you're a liar. So we got great crossing weather. This window was heaven sent, really. Alrighty, so we stopped here real quick. We got here Miami Fishing People! So Mark jumped the wave, and I guess he had to readjust some stuff, but they're catching up and we're about to take off. I'm gonna take advantage and grab a water here. We got 117 miles to go, baby. So we got 101 miles to go. When we came out of the bank, we had 137. So we've done already 40 miles here in the tongue of the ocean. Nassau has just popped up in front of me. We're gonna go around it and into the bank and go all the way, the rest of the way to Exuma, guys. There are some rain clouds in the distance. I kind of took lead. Daniel's catching up. Everybody's doing good. The dream team is riding better than ever. And we're here. I mean, it's not super smooth, but I am going 36 miles an hour. So if I was with the wife, I would probably bring it down to 30 and I'll be a little bit more smooth. It wouldn't be jumping that much, but that's the point of paying for the plane ticket. The tongue wasn't so bad after all. See Atlantis in the distance. Alright, so we just dodged that huge storm. I was accelerating, going a little bit faster than I really wanted to, burning a little bit more fuel than I was planning to. But look at that big, huge cloud. Looks like these guys that are maybe about a mile behind us, they might get caught in it. Since it's getting close, look at all the white water starting to build. I think we got just in time to get past it. We're going around Nassau over there. Huge island. We're gonna go around it and get into the bank. See over here, to the lighter water. Should be smooth sailing the rest of the way. And we'll be officially in the Exumas. Man, I love my sea hunt. This baby has gotten me so far without even a hiccup nor a complaint. I know I've been telling people I want to get a new boat, but this baby is gonna keep going until she wants. Alright guys, so there we're passing Nassau. From here from Nassau we got 90 more miles till we get to Staniel. By the looks of it, we got a huge rain cloud trying to get ahead of us, so see if we can speed up a bit and miss it before it catches us. Going about 43 miles an hour, 44. Burning 1.3. I pretty much removed all our trim tabs because now the island is blocking all the water and it's pretty smooth as you guys see here. I gotta come here one day, but I gotta see if there's places to go with your boat to make it worth coming here in my boat. If not, I'll just fly and go to Atlantis, but let me know guys in the comments if all the places you could go with your boat, sandbars, cool little islands around this big island of Nassau. And maybe I'll do a video coming here. Yeah, looks like we just missed it. I wish you guys could smell it. You know that rain smell? That's a huge tugboat. I would think that's for fuel. Oh, look at it right here ahead of me. Got to speed out of it real quick. Oh yeah. Got a little wash. Should be good. Had to turn on the radar because there's clouds, as you guys see, everywhere. Nasty, nasty one right there. There's a couple more in the distance and a big, big one brewing out there. That's why I turned it on really. It's actually coming south. So we got Daniel right here next to me, the contender. The other guys can't really see them because they're a little bit in the cloud right now, but we told them to take advantage of this smooth water right now and kind of speed up. I removed all my trim tabs and we're running out 45 miles an hour, and I trimmed up the engines about halfway up. Still burning only 1.3, but safety is better than gas at this point. Alright, so we're definitely dodging storms. We got a big one right here to our port side. We got another one ahead. So maybe we can kind of squeeze in those two right there. Little window right there, we kind of shoot through it. Still going about 45 miles an hour, burning 1.3. We got 65 miles to go, guys. 65 and we'll be there. We riding. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to shoot straight through and not get this guy nor this guy. Kind of get in the middle. Got the radar here showing all that going on right here to our side. Another big storm we just dodged. Now we got one over here starting to brew, but nothing crazy. And we're getting, now that this passed, we're gonna get right back basically in line straight to Stanio King or King. 56 miles left. That's like crossing from Miami to Bimini. After all the miles we've done, that's nothing. Huge wall of rain right there. At 39 running, boy. Alright guys, we got 11.7 miles to go and we are in the beautiful Exuma waters, guys. Look at this. Even the waters here in Exuma make the waters in Bimini look bad. But the last couple of miles has been super flat. We've been able to open it up. Going about 43 comfortably. See all the big yachts, Compass K, and all these places that I can't wait to hit. We made it, guys. That's Stanio K right up ahead. We made it, we made it. 300 something miles later, we did it in about 8 hours. 7.5 to be exact. We left at 7 in the morning and we got here at 3:30. All right, guys, so we made it here to the Stanley K Yacht Club. We got our slip situated, which is right here in the entrance. Nice, easy little walk here to the office. So we're gonna get everything down, but I wanted to show you guys the huge sharks that just be hanging around here. Look at this big boy. There's a bunch of them here. Y'all kind of hang out here too, by the steps. Very cool. All right, now let's unload everything so we can go to check in to our Airbnb and get everything nice and situated so when the wife comes tomorrow, everything's nice and smooth. All right, guys, so we just got here to our Airbnb, and it's nothing too cute. It's nothing like, oh my God, it's very nice, very clean, has a nice little kitchen, but the highlight of this place is the view that you have from outside. You can sit there and eat dinner with a view of the ocean. Let me show you the rooms. They also have a loft in the top, queen bedrooms in here. Got a bathroom, closet. Other side is exactly the same. Bring this up, Blue Puppy. This up, Blue. There's another room in here. Identical bathroom. And then it has upstairs a third room that I'm not really gonna use it, but if somebody here is coming, I have these little stairs right here. I'm not gonna go all the way up, but you guys get the idea. It has a little viewing room from up here. Very nice. This right here is the highlight though. This is why I drive 300 miles to come all the way over here for this view right here, guys. This is where it's all about. Very nice little house. All right, let's load everything up from the boat back in here so we can settle down and go get some dinner. Alrighty, guys, so we finally unloaded everything from the boat. We took a quick shower. Now we're headed back to the yacht club so that we can get some dinner because we're starving. All we had today was probably like half of a pub sub, right?
Yeah.
So I'm starving and I'm tired. I'm running off of maybe 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, 300 miles, 7 hours. The first day that you get here is always like the whirlwind because, you know, you're tired, you're kind of beat up. Even though the boat did great and I feel, you know, I don't feel sore or anything like that. But let's get this grub on and we'll see what we get into tonight. Look at that view. These are the little rental boats that they have. This right here does not get old, guys. It's kind of like the dingy little beach here. When the tide goes down, all those rocks are exposed. Now before we go in, let's check on the boat real quick. Look at the big boys. Boat's looking nice and secure. Should be good to go there. All right, guys, so I went with a burger. So did my son. He had some bacon on it. And we about a bunch. All right, guys, so after dinner, we made it back here to the room. We are dead tired. I have the wife flying in tomorrow around noon. So I'm going to pick her up and the kids, and we're going to start our adventures. There's so many places and so many things to see here in the Exumas that you guys are not going to want to miss the next video where we're going to jump around and hit all those spots that you must see when you're here in the Bahamas. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.